finally made it to Module 6 in this course, Making Housing Markets Work in African Cities, Understanding the Role and Opportunity of Finance. This module examines Africa's housing finance mechanisms and interventions to stimulate access to affordable housing finance. A vast range of mechanisms exist along the housing delivery value chain, attending to finance moments with innovative financial instruments that are supported by a diverse range of funding instruments. This module will provide an overview of the framework, the products and services that currently operate, and the opportunities for innovation in niche markets. By the end of the module, you'll be able to identify the building blocks of the housing finance system and to identify the role players and their roles in that system. You'll be able to define the requirements for an effective housing finance system and key areas for intervention to improve the system. You'll understand and identify different housing products available in your context, from savings to microfinance to mortgages or other products. I am pleased to introduce our expert speakers in this module. Rob McGaffin is a founding member of the Urban Real Estate Research Unit at the University of Cape Town and a co-founder of the Housing Finance course for Sub-Saharan Africa that is offered annually in partnership with the Wharton School's International Housing Finance program at the University of Cape Town. In this final module, Rob will discuss housing finance systems and outline what a housing finance system does and what the preconditions are for a successful system. He will discuss the risks and constraints that often prevent housing finance from reaching the more affordable market, and how one can intervene to address these constraints. Professor Maria Hoek-Smit is the founder and recently retired director of the International Housing Finance Program at the Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania, and an adjunct professor in the Real Estate Department of the Wharton School. Maria has been lecturing and consulting in housing finance across the globe for decades, and many of us have been her students. She is also the co-founder of the Housing Finance course for Sub-Saharan Africa. Professor Maria's input focuses on the specific constraints in accessing housing finance for the lower and middle income segments. She also discusses the innovative solutions that have been designed to overcome such constraints. Stephen Wanjala serves as the Executive Director for Housing and Development Finance Consultants. His input examines the market, institutional, and policy context for incremental housing finance. He also details an example of an incremental finance product and extracts key lessons for designing such products and institutions. Mfundo Mabaso is the growth head for home finance at First National Bank, a financial institution in South Africa, and he's a board member of the African Union for Housing Finance. His input is a case study describing how First National Bank provides access to finance and home ownership at the bottom end of the market. Tebogo Mosemedi is the Treasury Specialist for TUF, a mortgage lender in South Africa, also a member of the AUHF. In this module, Tebogo describes the TUF business model and how the organization raises and distributes mortgage finance to small-scale landlords who provide affordable rental in South Africa. Finally, I will discuss how each country's housing finance system is unique and no shoe fits all. Reforms in each country need to respond to the specific institutions and existing role players that operate in that particular housing ecosystem.